I wouldn't say a burst sprinkler head during the school day is a good thing. However, it was amazing to see how our staff jumped into action to ensure that all of our students were safe when we didn't know exactly what was happening or what the extent of the risk was. I was also impressed with how our students behaved. As far as I know, there were no behavior issues at all. Thank you to all of you for making sure that that was the case. While Friday's event was unfortunate, it was also memorable. I'm willing to bet most of us and our students will remember what happened at the end of this school year, maybe even longer. Now, what if we could create classroom experiences that were just as memorable as a burst sprinkler head or homecoming or prom? Maybe we can. I've been reading a book called The Power of Moments by Chip and Dan Heath, and I've been thinking a lot about how we create memorable school experiences for our students, or what the authors call peaks. According to these authors, there are three primary components for breaking the monotony of school routines and creating an experience that will stick with students long term: sensory appeal, raising the stakes, and breaking the script. In one example of a peak, the authors describe an annual event at Hillsdale High School in San Mateo, California. Every year since 1989, when sophomores are learning about World War II in U.S. history class and reading Lord of the Flies in English, they spend months preparing for something a little out of the ordinary: the trial of human nature, in which students actually put humanity on trial. That's right, a trial in which the jury will decide if human nature itself is defective, if civilization is just a veneer over a violent core. Students spend months meticulously researching their roles. Lawyers are chosen and show up to trial in full suits. Witnesses such as Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Mother Teresa, and Gandhi are called to the witness stand and appear in full costume. The jury is made up of teachers, administrators, and prominent alumni. The trial actually takes place in a real life courthouse. Families are invited to watch. It's broadcast on local television. Participating students remember the trial of human nature for years after graduation. Now, the two teachers who created this trial, Greg Jorals and Susan Bedford, were able to create an educational experience that was extremely memorable, but it wasn't easy. If it was easy, everyone would just do it. They had to work extremely hard, think creatively, devote tons of extra time, find ways to raise money, collaborate with other teachers, and risk public failure in order to pull it off. Countless other teachers have attempted similar ideas that we never hear about because they ran into logistical problems or other snags along the way. Their idea didn't work. If you try to do something similar, it may fail. You should consider doing it anyway. So your challenge is to think big. How can you appeal to your students' senses? How can you raise the stakes? How can you break the script and create something truly memorable? Your task will be difficult, but the reward may be creating a learning experience that students will remember for the rest of their lives. Good luck. Have a great week. We are Faribault.